Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hello. Yeah, it's a bit of a late night one, so I'm planning on going for about 2-3 hours. I might pick this up again tomorrow. I'm also debating on doing like a mini painting stream tomorrow on my main channel, so one of those two things is going to happen. It'll depend on my mood. I was debating on doing that tonight as well for like those two things, but I decided to do this instead. I'm not really in the mood to like get all the camera equipment and everything set up for a mini painting stream over my desk, so and plus I recently, for those who saw it on the channel, I was playing Fallout 76, which, you know, in 2 streams I got really, I immediately already started feeling like the parts of it I didn't like, and I kind of foresaw where I was going to go with it. So I decided rather than drag it out and try and, push myself to play that longer, I just decided to cut it. And I'm happy I did, because immediately hit me for inspiration. The last time I played Fallout New Vegas was probably 5 years ago now, which is weird for me to think about, because it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I really thought about it, and I'm like, it has been 5 years. I don't know how I feel about that. Because that 5 years went by quick. Hey, Pierce, on my stream. So, that being said, I decided I'm going to be playing Fallout New Vegas because it's been 5 years. Start a brand new, fresh playthrough. And see where it goes. See if I encounter or experience something I just don't remember. Or, I go at it again fresh. Worst case scenario, it's a great game, it's a fun game, and I get to re-experience a lot of it. Best case scenario, it's like playing a new game, where re-experiencing stuff I never experienced before. I know there's like 2 DLC I never played through, or at least I don't recall playing through their specific content. But I think the most popular one is Honest Hearts, which I did play through, and I did enjoy the hell out of it, and I can't wait till we get to do that part again to see Joshua Graham and stuff. The memes will flow. But yeah, I wanna play New Vegas again after all these years and have a good time. So let's do it. So we're gonna start new. Yes, start fresh. The only Fallout game I've ever played has been 76? Damn, that is bad luck, Pierce. As a friend wanted to play it with me, it was alright. You have no context. By God, man. Well, hopefully this will inspire you to play it. Oh, damn, the volume is loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Please don't copy strike me, YouTube, because of music in the background. Yeah, they did that to my Fallout 76 stream. I got completely demonetized on it because of some of the music in the background. It sounded like a 1920s song. I don't know, am I a sociopath for laughing at that every time? I always love watching that. It just makes me, maybe I am twisted in the head because that always makes me laugh. The slow-mo bullet time. But this has got to be one of the best intros ever.
When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world.
I'll address your comment in 1 second, Pierce.
Establishing villages, forming tribes.
Gotta listen to Ron Perlman narrate.
As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic.
The
Dedicated to
NCR.
old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working
Oh yeah,
condition.
fun fact. There's a real Hoover Dam now, but at the
Across
time
the
of making this
Colorado,
game, there
another
wasn't.
society had arisen.
Well, at least this is
under a
trivia.
different flag.
I think I've learned. Maybe I might be wrong about this.
A vast
But
army of slaves.
They, because
forged
of
from
this
the
game,
conquest of 86
a real
tribes,
Hoover Dam was built.
Caesar's Legion. 4
Which
years
is
have
fucking
passed since the
cool.
Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
That checkered suit.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck.
I fucked
Truth
up.
is, the game was rigged from the start.
One in the doom. So before I let everything load, so I get a long time Fallout fans have gripes to 76. I found 76 was okay. Didn't think it horrid. When did you play it? Because it wasn't on launch day. Other generic overall, but I'm fine playing a lot of things. I have fun with friends on it. Well, I'm glad you have fun with friends on it. I'm never gonna like diss you for liking 76 for that. In fact, that's awesome to hear. I'm glad for that. I am. I just wasn't enjoying it while I was playing it. Like the last couple of days, it was already kind of eating at me. The stuff that was, you know, traditionally set up in Fallout and the way they worked in that because of having to facilitate in the MMO aspect, it's just not for me. And I knew it was not going to be for me, and I knew, you know, dedicating too much time was just going to be an insult to everybody involved. Hoover Dam is way old. It was built back around the Depression. Oh, okay. Maybe I was fed a false bit of trivia then. I don't know, for some reason I thought this game inspired the creation of a Hoover Dam. I don't know. I don't even know where I heard that, so I suppose that's just me not knowing history. Let me Google it. Hoover Dam, New Vegas. Maybe I googled the wrong thing. Hoover. I'll just type in Hoover Dam. I went Hoover Dam, New Vegas, but I'll just do Hoover Dam. Yeah, you're right. 1931 and 1936. So yes, I learned some false trivia. My bad. I have an NA education. I'm a bit tired. I mean, I'm not. I'm special. Sorry. Yeah, I fucked that up. Yeah, I now question where I heard that trivia. Not sure where I heard it now. I don't know. It might have been a word to mouth thing, and I just believed it for years. Didn't say I loved it. I just said it was alright. Well, you know, I'm glad you. Even if you got that much out of it, like even if you just enjoyed it passively, that's more than I certainly got out of it, especially on launch. And again, the last 2 days, I have nothing but praise in terms of the community. The community over there, like literally the moment I stepped out of the vault, met someone, they explained some things to me, gave me some stuff. I feel bad I'm not going to be able to use it, because I just, again, I knew after what I'd played, everything I was doing was just going to lead to me dropping it anyway. It wasn't going to be a long-term thing. So, rather than waste time on it, I dropped it. And I feel bad about that, because that player who gave me stuff, now that stuff's not going anywhere. So I might log back in the game just to drop it off at like a Dropbox right at the... Because there was one right outside the vault in 76. So I might just drop off all my stuff there. That way it doesn't go to waste. But, yeah. I forgot how many DLC packs and stuff they give you. Actually, that's kind of interesting, because this game is not pay to win necessarily, but if you got all the DLC for it, you start out with a lot of extra gear.
You're awake.
And I think I have all the DLC for it. Neek, good morning.
Whoa,
How you doing?
Easy there, easy. You've been out cold.
Yeah, it's not even morning for me yet. It's almost 1 a.m. Well, it's almost
Get
midnight,
your bearings.
and then it'll be 1 a.m.
Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Well, Doc, I got a bullet in the brain, so chances are no. Do I just go with my channel name? Past midnight, it's morning. Is it like, so is it early morning? Like we're talking like 2, 3 a.m. where you're at, Neek? Or are we talking like proper morning where human beings are actually awake? You know, not ghouls like me. You know, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., something like that. I don't know, a reasonable hour to be up. What's a good name? Potato, tomato, potato, tomato. Neek, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you. That is super generous of you. I appreciate it. Much appreciated, good sir. $5 Canadian. Thank you. It's midnight. Oh, okay. So it's morning. That kind of thing. Actually, fun thing. My mom my sister, and my dad all argue with me about what constitutes as morning. Because when it's midnight, my family says good night. I typically say good morning. And that always irritates them. They're like, it's not morning. I'm like, but it is, technically. Because the moment it switched from 11:59 p.m. to 12 a.m., it is the next day, and therefore morning. And they're like, that's not how it works. I'm like, well, how does it work? When the sun is up, it is morning. Like, that's not how it works. I don't know. I have the funniest arguments with my folks now. Rat-a-tat-tat. I don't know. Why is the alert so delayed? It didn't used to be that bad. It used to be snappy. Now that was like almost a minute. Semantically, it's morning, I suppose. Exactly. That's why. Just to really piss people off.
can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
Taking bets how long it takes to cancel my ass.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I
Maybe
take
treat it
pride
as
in my
morning. It's morning, I
needlework,
guess.
but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Oh, we get to
How'd
customize
I
our
do?
character. Treat morning as when you wake up. Quite a few people, I think that's like their criteria. It's like, did you wake up? Yes, okay, it's morning. But what if it's like 3 a.m.? What if it's midnight? What if it's like 6 in the afternoon? Is it morning? To me, it is. I usually go for presets. What's a good preset? We'll use that one. Holy style. I don't want to take too long on this, so we'll go. Actually, yeah, we'll go with Sarge. Yeah, because the pompadour is not really a pompadour. Anyway, Sarge. Facial hair. I think the only full beard is Survivalist. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the only full beard. Which is a shame, you know? I feel like they could have done a full beard pretty easily on this one. Well, multiple, I should say. Like, they did one, but, you know. Yeah, no. This is the only full beard is Survivalist. Which is what we're going with. Alright, we're gonna turn up the red to a bright ginger. Yeah, it's more orangey. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think that's fine. Like, I don't need... Realistically, there's not a lot of detail in the face anyway.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff
No,
that mattered.
boo. No,
Okay.
don't you know boo
No
me?
sense keeping
My
you in
character.
bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
You work night, usually wake up in the afternoon. Ah, okay.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Well, since you said that, Doc, let's take it slow. One step at a time. Here we go.
You're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Like, vigor tester. Because my mind is an eternal gutter. When I hear that, the images that are conjured are not PG. They're not even PG-13. This is a vigor tester. Feels like a line from porno. I'm sorry, I'm totally mature. Alright, so. Yes, I'll read through these. Adjust your score, it ain't cheating. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much help he's gonna be for you in a saloon brawl. Actually, I should probably read this affects your melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. Perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's... Actually, maybe I should go with a cowboy accent. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a little stick of dynamite nearby, or when a vermin's sneaking up on him. This affects your explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, compass range. Endurance. You can't keep a good cowboy down. Now if he's the not if he's the endurance type. And not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all tarnation. This affects your unarmed, health, resistance, survival. Charisma. You'll find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves a voice sound like an angel's harmonica. This will affect your barter, speech, companion, and nerve. Intelligence. A smart cowboy is good at most anything, from sucking the poison... from sucking the poison out of your rattler bite to fixing your broken wagon axle. This affects your science, repair, medicine, skill points. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off a shot, it's cause the fella is agile. This affects your guns, sneak, speed, action point, regeneration. Luck. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." This affects your all skills, critical hits, and enemy mishaps. And all of them. So off the bat, fuck charisma. I'm not here to negotiate. I'm here to murder everyone. No, leave that up. I want that up. Actually, maybe I'll stick with that. Hold on. 5 strength, 6 perception, 6 endurance, 1 charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. Intelligence 8, luck 8, agility 6. I think that's a good mix. Yeah, because again, fuck charisma. I'm not here to negotiate. I'm not here to negotiate shit. I am here to cause shit. I'm here to burn it all to the ground. Yeah, Kiro. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night to you. How are you doing? Yo, your best friend is insane. This Fallout is the GOAT. I agree. I guess this is the time to share the reason. So I don't think I'll stick with these stats, because why not? Why not? I'll regret it later if I don't.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know you're
He's like,
violent,
that allocation's fucked, dude.
You nuttered in a bighorn.
Okay. But yeah, my best friend, his name's his YouTube, or like his handle online is Ludus. And whoops, wrong button.
What do you say?
He is a lovable lug that I love with all my heart. He is an ADHD riddled nut job, and I am an OCD riddled autist. Quite literally, when someone calls me autistic, they're just being accurate. But yeah, we're different but similar in a lot of ways. Love him to death, but the things that we fought about a lot over the years. We used to do a podcast together called the Geekus Theoreticus podcast, if anyone's curious. And on that podcast is when I first learned, because he's a huge Fallout fan, and I love the Fallout series as well. I'm not as big on Elder Scrolls. I'll have to ask him if he is. But when it comes to Fallout, we're both big lovers of the franchise, and not just the Bethesda era. We loved Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, New Vegas. You know, we've been there since the beginning to now. Well, he's been actually alive since the beginning. I joined in. Obviously, I'm younger than him. I was born the 90s, so I didn't play all of them when they came out, but I have played the whole series, including 1 and 2, before it got into the hands of Bethesda. And, you know, I hold 1 and 2 as the top games in the franchise. I think the third best is New Vegas. And the one spot we always disagree is that when it comes to New Vegas, he stands by it is the worst Fallout game. He even thinks it's worse than Fallout 76. When we actually took time on one of our podcast streams back in the day to list off our favorites from best to worst, and he puts New Vegas at the very fucking bottom. And his explanations to this day do not make fucking sense. Like, he literally sounds like he's talking about a different game to me. Like, he's like, oh, it's got terrible characters, the storyline is so boring, nothing interesting really happens, and the only thing he praises the game for is weapon modifications. He's like, that's the one good thing it did. And I'm just listening to all this. I'm like, he's not talking about Fallout New Vegas. Like, he can't be. Because none of that, like, at all meshes with my experience. At all. This is one of the better written ones. And he just stands by it so staunchly. And it's like the one thing we fight about almost constantly. If brought up in conversation. And again, his explanations just don't feel like he's even talking about the game. I just don't think he played it. I think he went into it wanting to dislike it. That's the only way I've been able to interpret his take on this fucking game. So, while I love it, he hates it. And actually, I'll ask him if he wants to come on to one of these streams to just talk about why, in case any of y'all want to hear why. Because again, I'm explaining it secondhand. I would love it for him to pose his... But the thing is, he has a lot of bad takes, in my opinion, when it comes to games. Like, a lot. Like, one of his favorite games is 7 Days to Die, which I think is a total piece of trash game. Like, bottom of the barrel, burn it with fire, total waste of time, don't play it type game. But he loves it to death. So, yeah, safe to say, we differ on things quite a bit. But that's why we're friends. We're not, we're friends because we have each other's backs and we're good people to each other. But, by God, dude, do we have some staunchly opposite point of views. Alright, Doc, let's do this. Cue card time.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Alright, our options are cat, feed, newspaper, train, kick, dinner. Feed?
House.
Shelter, burglarize, renovate, target, investment, demolish. Shelter?
Night.
Campfire, dream, shroud, sleep, treasure, silencer, fuck.
Bandit.
Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese.
Light.
Dark, heavy, beam, flash, inspiration, torch. Dark?
Mother.
Caretaker, jeans, cookie jar, tantrum, tattle, regret, human shields. Holy fuck. Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
It ain't in my nature? Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
I'm streaming right now, so it'd be ironic if I went, no, I don't want to be the center of attention, so strongly agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I have no fucking clue what that's supposed to look like. A broken chain. How is that a broken chain? I don't see that. Like, I can see how it's segmented, but it doesn't look like chains. A chemical reaction, I mean, might look like that. A shadow in a door frame? What? Where's the door frame? An oozing wound? Huh? Angry two-headed ant. No. Chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
Kind of looks like the wake of water. Oddly specific. I know, right? See a priceless work of art. Modern art. I mean, compared to a banana duct taped to a wall, that is art. I mean, right there. It's some piece of space-age technology. I mean, it kind of looks like a starship. Yeah. A little bit. Can kind of see that. A ship at sea. That's what it looks like to me. Like, it looks like the I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but like the tip of it right there, that looks like a boat, and the rest of it looks like it's a wake in the water, doesn't it? And then I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. I mean, what does it look like, a butthole? Like, it's not like no butt I've ever seen. You've beaten this game almost 26 times. You've counted? Currently on my 26th playthrough. So you've beaten it 25 times. Because if you're on your 26th playthrough, you haven't beaten it yet on the 26th. So you've beaten it 25 times. And you're about to beat it 26. Me, I haven't counted how many times I've played this game. Probably only a handful. I rarely replay a game too many times. That being said, I have replayed this more than the average, so probably like 6 playthroughs, maybe 6 or 7, including this one. Ship at sea, I'll go with.
Last one.
Alright, that looks like 2 bears that are doing like handstands that are clapping with their like foots. That, or it looks like a mushroom cloud. It depends on which colors I'm focusing on. If I'm focusing on the black and the dark colors, it looks like two bears doing handstands while high-fiving with their legs. That's what it looks like to me. Well, I guess it could be them standing upright as well, you know, and that's like a tail. And that's what I see. What are the options? A light in the darkness, a bearded man, a head on a pillow. I don't see the head on the pillow. Mushroom cloud. That's the only one I see out of that options. Yeah, I see a mushroom cloud. Come on, where's my bears doing a handstand or my bears just high-fiving? What the fuck, man? Mushroom cloud, I guess.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's all how you kind of... Explosives, medicine, science. No. Let's do barter. Guns and repair. I think those would be pretty useful. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense.
God damn it, he wants my insurance.
Just
I don't have it, old man.
Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
That would be interesting if he did have that, though. It's like, do you have a family history of being shot in the head? Well, now that you mention it, Doc. Oh, yeah, the trade system. I've always had a terrible time with the trades, because I always want the benefits, but the negatives always sound like too much to me. It's like, I don't want that. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. With how many times explosives are used in this game, if I recall correctly, probably don't want that. Wild Wasteland could be fun, because it's just as like bizarre shit happen. So, loose cannon, Logan's Loophole. I hate Logan's Loophole. This one is terrible, in my opinion, because it caps you at a level 30. Yeah, it's not. It's just so you could use chems more often. So if you want to play a drug addict playthrough, get Logan's Loophole. Not me. Not for me. Hoarder. Hoarder could be good for me. I hoard a lot of shit. 4 eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have 1. Yeah, we'll go with Build to Destroy and 4 Eyes. Yeah, because 4 Eyes, while wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. Or -1 perception to your overall perception. So just always wear glasses. Pretty straightforward. Built to destroy. The flame. All weapons have a +3 chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decays 50% faster. Well, I've increased my repair skills, so as long as I get duplicates of weapons or have repair kits, I should be able to combat the negative of this one fairly easily. So I'm going to stick with that. Yeah.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
You got it, Doc. Sorry if that was loud. I didn't actually mean that to be that loud. That's probably a little too close to the mic. Gimme. Let me steal your shit. Ooh. 9mm submachine is broken. Can possibly be restored to fully functioning weapon. Repair for 25 or greater required. I think I have that. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Oh, I won't steal that. Alright, I think I've raided you.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you.
He was in
for
Vault
lacking
21.
modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever
Metal
get
fella.
hurt out there, you come right back.
Oh,
I'll fix you up. But try not to get
the
killed
Robo.
anymore.
Robot. No, we're not playing hardcore. I'm not nuts. Kiro, question. What's your favorite part in this whole game? Mine is when you kill that asset who kills you. Really? That's your favorite part? Do you mean just the base game? Like, I could see that being your favorite part if it's just the base game. But are you talking about the DLC included? Like the full tamale? The full package? As they say? Items. Fallen. Yeah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, weapon condition. It's a bitch to maintain, but by God did I miss it. Actually, having to maintain your weapons retains that vibe of being in the post-apocalypse. Alright. Apparel. Apparel consists of many different types of armor, ranging from the clothing, armor, sunglasses, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Lightweight leather armor, armored vaulting 13 jumpsuit, lightweight metal armor. Which I will take lightweight. Thank you. Reading glasses, so my perception goes up. Alright. I did steal all his shit, right? All that I could. I think so. Yeah, I think I took all I can from him. Which sounds kind of dark when I say it. I just stole from this old man who helped save me from a bullet in my skull. I see the light. So it's only level caps increased to 5. Yeah, all the DLC adds so many like things, little things to the game as you play. Yo, Mr. Robot, I talk to you.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Why, thank you, sir. Such a good loot goblin. I'm so proud. Wife's happy too. I'm so proud of you. He stole everything from that old man. All his prized possessions he's been collecting his entire life. And you absconded with it. My pride is overwhelming. Yeah. So assuming, Kira, you meant the whole game, including DLC, mine would probably be meeting Joshua Graham from Honest Hearts. Because he is a fascinating character. I'm not gonna lie. Probably my favorite character in the whole game, to be honest. Yeah, Joshua is an awesome character. And I think there's, you know, he's cool, he's imposing, that voice is unforgettable. So generally speaking, meeting Joshua and actually I'd say probably my favorite moment isn't necessarily meeting him, but it's actually the final moments. Like, if you choose to go with him to fight the Whitelegs, at least I think that's what they're called, the tribe that are attacking the Deaf Horses. The Deaf Horses? I'm not sure what the tribe that Joshua was defending, but Graham, if you choose to go with him to fight them, there's like a final decision moment. I'm trying to remember if you like have 3 or 4 options, but yeah, if you go with him and you choose to convince him not to kill the tribesmen, there's like a really cool moment between you and him, and you kind of have a cool character resolution with him. I think that's my favorite moment, although I don't remember the exact words exchanged. So it'd be cool if we get to that point during this playthrough, and so I could like relive it. Because who knows, maybe I actually have another moment that I'm not thinking of that is better or cooler, but that's like the one that stuck with me. Kinda, sorta. If I recall correctly, and I might be wrong. It's been 5 years since I played, so give me a little break. But if I recall correctly, with Joshua Graham's character, he was born, in a Christian society as a Mormon, if I recall correctly. And he was baptized as a kid, and he was amongst like the tribes of the Mojave. Again, like, I might be about to piss off a lot of hardcore New Vegas fans who play it like every year with my piss poor memory, but this is what I'm recalling. Yes, he is the bandage guy. He was pretty good with the languages of the Mojave and the different tribes, so when the Legion came calling, he joined up with them as a translator. And then over time, he got turned into more than just a translator. He became like one of Caesar's generals. And he made one mistake that led to a significant failure. And Caesar punished him by covering his body in pitch and lighting him on fire. And tossing him into the Grand Canyon. Or not the Grand Canyon, but a canyon. And again, my memory might be completely wrong. And who knows, I might be drawing the ire of the Fallout New Vegas hardcores, who, like, again, play it, like, annually. But this is my memory talking. Kaiju, you beautiful bastard, you! Welcome to the stream, you wonderful human being! How are you doing this fine, early-ass morning? But, yeah, Joshua Graham, yeah, he's been through a lot. Assuming my memory is serving me right now. Alright. Thanks for taking me out of the grave. Do you know who those men were who attacked me? We'll start with thanks.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping
just woke up?
hand
Well,
to a
good
stranger
morning.
in need.
I have not gone to bed yet, but I got enough energy in me to go for a few hours. How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Why, thank you, good sir. Do you know who those men who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful
Blocked
town,
memory.
and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Well, I'll be. Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B.
Okay, he's
If you ever
self-aware.
see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was like he actually believes he's a cowboy type situation, so I don't remember everything. I remember like the most significant things, but Victor, I didn't recall too well.
Happy trails!
That might be why that conversation was rather straightforward. Well, have a good one. Thank you for saving me from death. Right, mighty appreciated, sir. Alright. Data, quests. Alright, this is a DLC quest. The Sierra Madre opening. Happy Trails, I think, is also DLC. The reunion, I think, is one of the DLC missions. So is Midnight Science Fiction Feature. Alright, I think this one, Back in the Saddle, is the first actual quest proper. Inquire, and this is the other main quest. So I guess we'll do Back in the Saddle first and foremost. Yeah, Prospector Saloon. Right next to Good Springs General Store. Hey, someone knocked over a bike. How disrespectful. Well, howdy there, Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Well, considering you tried to dome my ass, I'd have to agree with you on the trusting side of things. Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now,
To get away
just
from
take it
them.
easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
The NCR, yeah, I'm not sure why you'd want to get away from them. Oh. Maybe that'll be made clear. You were a prospector? Like digging for gold and silver? What's wrong with the NCR? Yeah, so...
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not.
Ah,
Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
bureaucratic and corrupt. Yeah, I remember that, but I didn't think like the view of the average person was like that about them. I figured that's something like we learned as we joined them. It's like, oh yeah, these guys are bureaucratic dickheads. I thought the public image. Yeah, this is where my memory is not serving. I thought the public image from like NPCs outside of the faction was pretty positive overall. I suppose he did clarify and say, well, don't get me wrong, there is good in them, but, you know, they're bad too. What do you use for Bighorners for? Do you know anything about Victor? You were a prospector?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some
Oh,
folks just call it salvage,
prospecting.
but never liked the term.
Okay,
The way
so,
I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems,
Chems.
spare parts. Good money in it.
okay, I get you. He prefers a different term. Okay. Understandable. but prospecting. Got it. I mean, I don't think scavenging is like a bad term. Yeah, he's scavenging. It's a post-apocalypse. Everyone is. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Ah, you're a spring chicken, old man. I mean, you can't be over 80. To be fair, this character model is super wrinkled. Look at that face. Oop, shit. I dropped my bottle cap. No, that's currency! In this franchise it is, anyway. In 80 years, it's the mileage. True enough. And the mileage you get in the post-apocalyptic wastelands of America after a nuclear apocalypse probably is a lot of mileage. One might say. Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy
I think I remember the
named
Legion
Caesar,
pretty well.
Or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Fair point. So I put up a
The
Hoover
dam
Dam.
powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can
Lazy
find a
bastards.
bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's
Trudy.
hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
So Trudy
Keep your
doesn't
gun
like the
handy
robot.
If you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Alright. Well, that's Easy Pete. I don't know if I talk to him usually on a playthrough. So, that was a good conversation. Learned a little bit more.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry.
Is that a
She
pupper?
won't bite unless I tell her to.
Good to know. Let's keep this conversation more straightforward. What do you do around here? Doc Mitchell could say you could teach me how to survive. Oh, this is
Yeah,
the chick.
I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright, so she's gonna serve as our tutorial lady. I think I remember this, because if I recall correctly, we shoot bottles, then shoot lizards. And you then learn how to, like, make, like... learn how to, like, do survivalist stuff. I think that's the tutorial, like, that's stuff. We'll do it for the... We'll do part of it, at least, for the sake of completionism. Plus, I think she gives you stuff if you do them.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Careful where you
Take
point
this and try
that
to hit a
gun,
couple of
Jesus. Okay.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away
Hooray
from our water
for
supply
stuff.
anyway.
Exactly.
Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
The beauty for stuffs. I'm a loot goblin. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you can end the tutorial at any time. Yeah, let's keep going.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Aye, aye, ma'am. Well, don't slow down on my account. Come on. Let's get her move on. Whoosh, whoosh. Where there's a whip, whoosh, there's a way. Where there's a booty, where there's a whip, whoosh, there's a way. Cheyenne. It's not usually a dog name I would have chosen. I usually choose, well, I usually choose, like, either cutesy names for my dogs, but that's usually because I end up with derpy dogs. Most of the dogs I've had in my house are derps. Like, my current dog, Juno, we also nicknamed her Doo-Doo. She's... there ain't a lot of complicated thought going on in that dog's brain. She's cute, but she's dumb. And smart. Like, she's smart about very specific things. Dumb about everything else.
To clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Ooh, I love vital, murderous attacks. My eyes are on the necessary targets.
Okay,
There's 2 of them.
You're on. Go
What?
give them hell.
Oh, yes. The other targets. Apologies. Jeez, they're far away. Ain't no way I'm hitting that. Oh, good god damn it. That's some pretty low chance shots, so... I'll dome him myself instead. Total accuracy. Brutality. That all of them? Gecko meat. Delicious. I don't know if it is. I'd imagine it would actually be kind of tasty, but it might be gamey. That work for you, hun?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Oh, she'll pay me. Well, hell, fuck yeah.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Lead the way. What? No need for you to bark. Oh, by the way, this is like the fastest you move in the game. Like, there's no sprint. This is sprinting. I'm totally going full speed, dude. I don't believe that's all of them, darling. Or it might be. Is it? Oh, she's running off somewhere, so... Oh, hello.
Come on.
Is that a person? They just murdered a bitch! I mean, a beautiful ass. Good doggy. Poor woman. Murderous little shits. How unfortunate. I'm gonna take your shit, but that's unfortunate. Such a tragedy.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised.
Somehow I'll
Staying
get
out
by.
here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure. Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Same schoolhouse Easy Pete mentioned, and if that's the graveyard I think it is, same graveyard we had our asses dug out of. Fascinating. We don't sprint around these here parts. We don't sprint around these parts. Ding. That would be silly. Son, this here's a desert. It's hot as the devil's ass crack. No way in Sam hell we sprinting. True enough. Sprinting? What do you think we are? Some kind of northern folk? Ping. Boom. Patui. 5 years later, I successfully made it back to town. Yeah, if I click the sprint button, it actually slows me down to a walk. I do gotta say the atmosphere of the game was always nice. And I always love the color, the color gradient in this game a lot more than Fallout 3. Fallout 3's was like piss green. And, was like kind of like vomit green. A little bit of piss yellow. And gray. Just shit tons of gray. And that got really old really fast for me. So I like the more sunny feeling of this one. Because A, it fits because you're in a desert-like location. And B, the warmer, brighter colors feel better, in my opinion, to like play in. I do get like the darkness in Fallout 3 to help like feel imposing and make everything feel dark. But honestly, I think a better way to do that is actually have dark storytelling. If anything, have the environment, like this game does, clash with the tone. Not, like, fully clash with it. Have it enhance it a little bit, especially in specific scenarios, like dungeon crawling, effectively. Like, when you go in the sewers and stuff, it makes sense for it to be dark, grim, and really claustrophobic. But when you're in the open world in Fallout 3, it's, like, grim and dark, like you're in a dungeon. We just have bigger mountains and a bit more green. Hey, that's something. Although, I suppose I'm weird for saying that, because for me, this isn't even, like, the most comforting thing. Like, I look at this, like, color gradient, and I just think hot as hell. Like, I'm like, that looks like hell. But for me, what looks comforting and, like, happy and makes me think, like, positively is snow. Like, just lots of snow, lots of ice, and dead trees. And a gray sky. Like, for me, home. I think of home, the hearth, fire, chopping wood. Wood stoves, the smell of fresh burning oak. Yeah. I'm weird though. I'm from the north. Like I watched Game of Thrones, and when like the winter stuff started happening, or whenever they would do like views from the wall, I'd be like, oh, looks like home. I don't know how like twisted that is. Oh shoot, why'd I come in here? Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the graveyard and the schoolhouse, which must be over there. I think that's the schoolhouse. So that must be the graveyard, I think. All right, let's go. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Use snowy winters as well because higher elevation. I didn't, you know. Yeah, but do you get them as soon and as long as, like... What the... Stay away, you little shit. God, that thing's ugly. God, I fucking hate these creatures. Oh, I didn't even get anything out of it. Fucking... Yeah. First snow should be coming pretty soon. Yeah, same for us. Normally, by mid-November, we get our first snowfall. Normally. Although we've had a few brown Christmases because of all the mud. I want to say I did that without VATS. Thank you. Oh, damn it. Come to Papa. First shot. Come to Papa. Oh, goddamn. Magic hands. Matthew Gordon, you beautiful man, you. How are you doing this fine morning? I hope you're doing fantastic today. We got those here. Now, granted, thankfully, not that big though. Snow? Or bugs? Alright, give me your succulent meat. That's what she said. Sorry, lazy joke. Alright, so what was I looking for around here? Brock flower, that's what I was looking for. I got it. Wait, is this? Oh, wait, hold on. This is our grave. And that's the tree. Yeah, because this is the view we had of Benny, isn't it? Right there? Yeah, that's the view. They must have chased off the bloat flies for that. What the fuck? Those things are huge. They're that far away. Look how fucking big those are. Holy fuck. Hey, that could be an early XP grind over there. But those things are massive. Look, we're far away and those things look as big as the one I just shot. Dude, that's fucked. Holy crap, those are huge. Yeah, I fucking hate scorpions. I have arachnophobia for, like, context. Spiders are way worse. Like, I'm not getting wrong. If that was with spiders, I'd be like, no. But scorpions, they wig me out, but a little less than spiders do. Like, spiders... Ah, can't do it. Ugh. Fucking hate spiders! I found a huge one in my, like, my room yesterday. Like, I just woke up, I saw in the corner of the room, and it's, like, this far... I get, like, Australians and, like, anywhere where, like, tarantulas would be laughing at my ass. Like, oh, spider this big, that's nothing. But for me, a spider this fucking big, that big, no. No thank you. Yeah, spiders are hell no. Fucking hate them. What's funny is like people who are like afraid of snakes are normally not afraid of spiders, but people who are afraid of spiders are not normally afraid of snakes. I've noticed that recently because like me and a friend of mine are like polar opposites on that. Like he's like, oh, spiders are cool. I'm like, no, they're fucking not. They're gross, disgusting, evil creatures from hell. He's like, ah, no, they're not. Then we were talking about snakes like an hour later, and he's like, oh, snakes, they're just, oh, they're horrible creatures. Ugh. I'm like, really? Dude, you like fucking spiders. And he's like, spiders are cool, snakes are evil. I'm like, snakes are cool. cool, man. Total opposites. Prehistoric spiders are very... Yeah, that's... Don't give me the image. Don't give me the image. For me, one of the scariest moments in all of cinema is when, like, we see Shelob for the first time in Lord of the Rings. Oh. Every time I look away from the screen, I'm just like, get it off the screen. Oh. Oh. I hate spiders. Oh yeah, schoolhouse. I was talking to spiders. Just creeping myself out. Ugh. Look up me. I know I'm good. I'm good. You know, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to look it up. If I want to look up something cool that's prehistoric and big, I'll look up a Titanoboa. Those things are fascinating. Or a giant-ass crocodile. Or the Megalodon. Literally anything other than giant-ass fucking spiders. Thank you. No, that's not the school. Hello. What are you? Oh, this is a bighorner. I wonder why they're called bighorners. Can't imagine why. Alright, there's one of our critters here. Really? Oh, you better have your gun ready. There's some critters about. It's a mantis. Okay. I think I missed. Ow! You hear that sound effect? It was a punching sound effect. That motherfucker wasn't even cutting me. He was just like, get off my lawn, bitch. Pff. Fuck off my property. Gimme. We're eating mantis legs tonight. Wait, was that it? Wait. The marker goes away from the door. Wait, is that because it's... I'm supposed to go in there? And wait, no, usually the marker would be on the door, wouldn't it? Oh, these are... Okay. That's the Xander route. Alright, okay. Well, let's go in the schoolhouse anyway. We were told it was a good search spot. Come get some, you little shits. Well, that didn't work. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Mine. Mine, 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 mine. Was that all of them? I think so. Damn, science got to be 25. Okay. Damn it. Ooh, bottle caps. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. This land is your junk. That land is my junk. Was that a cup? That's a cup. Useless. Granted, I would figure the local town would have like robbed this place blind by now, but still. I mean, they didn't figure out how to open that safe and all this time, so. Programmer's Digest. Huh. Wonder glue. Why not? Oh, Nick, you feel better now? Oh, wait, were you not feeling well? I didn't see a comment and you saying you were feeling bad. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, though. I like Mantis. They're pretty dope. I mean, I don't. I don't think they're, like, the worst creature. I like them more than spiders. All the seasons of The Bold and the Beautiful are free on YouTube. I don't know that show. I will Google it. That's why you feel better. Oh, okay. So not like a physical illness. Emotional. Okay. I'm glad you're feeling better. Bold and Beautiful. Yeah, I definitely don't know this show. Is there a synopsis? Set in the glamorous world of Los Angeles, oh boy, fashion scene, this soap opera focuses on wealthy and powerful. Oh, it's a soap. You watch soaps? Okay. I mean, to each their own for taste. To each their own for taste. I've never been a huge soap guy. Like, to be fair, I don't know a lot of guys who are into soaps. Like, yeah, like for me, I've never been huge on them. Well, no, I know one guy. His name is Rodney. I went to high school with him. Not that it has anything to do with his like of soaps, but just for the record, he was gay. So, yeah. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. But the one guy I know in my life who likes soaps just happened to be gay, though. Yeah, I can't think of any of my other guy friends that got into him. Oh, no. I got one. A buddy of mine, his name is Andrew. He got into him because of his wife. But that was very recently. Not as kids, but... Or even as teenagers, but... his wife is huge into soaps. And the two of them watch stuff. And he's told me he's gotten into a couple of them because of her. So, there's that. Those seasons remind you of your grandmother? Okay, did you watch them with your grandma? And, like, it's like a bonding thing between the two of you? Or was, I should say. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I never watched soaps with anybody. My mom and my grandma, they were really into criminal investigation stuff primarily. Like I grew up from the ages of like 7 and onward. I watched exclusively with my mom crime shows like CSI, NCIS. The big one was Criminal Minds. Like, my mom, to this day, binge watches and re-watches every season of Criminal Minds on repeat and on loop every day. Like, she could re-watch that show for all of eternity, and she would be happy doing so. Yeah, Criminal Minds, NCIS, CSI, Law & Order, SVU. Although my mom was less of a fan of that show, but the subject matter... I think it's because the subject matter and the fact the show was more focused on the relationships between the characters as opposed to actual focus on the crimes. At least that's what I remember her saying. Yeah. I don't know, I always liked that show, though. I liked it a little bit more than Criminal Minds. But maybe that's just because my mom made me watch Criminal Minds so much. Like, I got sick of it. Law & Order stuff, too, yeah. I've never seen the original Law & Order show, which is interesting. I've only ever seen SVU. Should take care of me when he was young. Ah, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's rough. That was Bold and Beautiful, so while I waited for The Simpsons. Okay. That's cute. That's a cute story. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about some of the stuff with your mom. Yeah. I'm very... I don't want to say it's luck, because it would kind of depresses me to think it is a luck-based thing. But I was very fortunate. I'll put it that way. Yeah, both my parents... Well... I don't want to brag down the stream, so I'll say it quickly and not dwell on it, but, you know, my birth father passed away when I was 3, so I never knew him, so it wasn't, like, I didn't have, like, this huge sadness or a blow. I dealt with the aftermath of it, though, with my sister, who was 8 when he passed, and, yeah, things were rough with her and my mom growing up. But I got lucky because my dad, who stepped into the picture. I don't call him my stepdad even though he is, because he's stepped up. Like, he was a dad to me, and I don't think of him as my stepdad. He's just my dad. And I got really fortunate with him growing up, and you know, he was there for me. He got me into video games, and the first one I ever played was Warcraft 3. And yeah, he got me into World of Warcraft, for better or for worse. You know, we played Diablo together. We grew up. My love of video games and my love of this like sphere is because of my dad. So I got really lucky in that regard. Yeah, that's cute. You had a mom called her grandma. Yeah, that's cute. Chrono Mines with Inigo Montoya. Only the first few seasons. The actor who played Gideon, who also played Inigo Montoya, from Princess Bride, he didn't like the show. Like, apparently, this is a little bit of trivia I know for Chrono Mines. He left the show because he thought he thought it was too dark. Like, it depressed him to be on the show, and he had to go to really dark places to, you know, to play the role of Gideon, and he just couldn't hack it, so he quit the show. Like, I guess it just depressed him so much. I mean, fair enough. It's dark subject matter to have to, like, even in an acting standpoint, kind of, like, visit in your head, and it constantly, like, fill your head with is just regular darker and darker, like, investigations and concepts and stuff. So I kind of get it. But at the same time, my mom's response to that is like, he was a pussy. If you're wondering, yes, I'm from a Scottish and Irish family, so that's how we usually handle that stuff. It's like, what are you doing? Are you crying? Yeah? Why? My girlfriend broke up with me? She was a bitch. Suck it up. And that was my mom talking. I don't want to make my mom out to be, like, mean or anything. Like, it's just, you know, my family are very... Instead of comforting each other with sensitivity for a lot of things, oftentimes we just kind of deride each other a little bit for even being upset about it in the first place. And in a weird way, it works, you know? It's like, why are you crying about that? That's not a big deal. Move on. I'm gonna stretch. Let me turn this
Let
on.
me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Would it be called healing powder because it heals? Or am I way off? Effects. -1 perception, but increases HP +1 for 18 seconds. So wait, wait, hold on. So do you lose 1 perception and gain 1, and then that's it, and the effects of it last 18 seconds. So either you continually gain an HP for 18 seconds? Is that like 1 per second, or... I'm not entirely sure about the application of that. I guess we'll find out.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor.
The dog?
Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
The town mom. I suppose every, like, insert group here has a mom. Like, the mom of the group. Even friend groups have a mom. Like, in my close friend group, that would be, the 2 close friend groups I have, probably be Jenny, on the FF14 side of my community, and on, like, the 40k degenerate side of my community, that'd probably be Syl. 2 mama figures. The mama bears. Yeah, because your girlfriend and you got matching tattoos? Okay, that's cool. I'll just leave it at that. It's cool. I was gonna ask for a qualifier, because personally, I think sometimes couple tattoos can be kind of cringe. It depends on what it is, though. Like, if it's something, like, over the top and almost creepy. But, again, like, that's asking for qualifiers, you know. I'll just assume it's an actual cute one, you know. No need for me to assume, like, the cringe ones. I've seen some that are like, why? Like for example, like one I saw was when I worked in retail. A guy came into the store without his girlfriend, and he had this huge, like, half a heart tattoo on his arm, and it just faded off on one side. And I instantly understood. It's like, okay, him and his girlfriend have to go side by side to basically flex out their arms for the tattoos to, like, mesh. And I was working, this is years ago, but I was working cashier, and he comes through my lane, and I couldn't help myself. I'm like, oh, that's a cool tattoo. You and your wife? He went, oh, me and my ex. I'm like, ah. He went, yeah. Will that be all to say, sir? I didn't have anything else. I stepped on a landmine on that one. But I mean, if it's something like a cute one I've seen is like a guy had on like his forearm. It was an arrow,
Howdy.
and it said it was like half of like a poetic line. Like his half was like started with like a ... forever. I think it was like forever fletched and ready to go or something like that. I don't know. I might be butchering what it was. It was something eloquently written. And I saw his girlfriend. I didn't see her tattoo. She was wearing long sleeves, but I figured hers was maybe like the bow, and it said a poetic line on it. Something like that I think is a little more cutesy. It's again, it's like the really big ones that clearly require the other person to match. Is a little those can go a little south.
I'm done being nice.
Huh?
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
I think she told you what her problem was, pal. Eh? I don't want to talk to you. What the fuck?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Pleasure to meet you. Average argument, what was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Uh-huh. She has a tattoo of your face on her arm. You got a tattoo... You got... Wait, what? You got a tattoo of her arm on your face? I ain't touching that. Whatever makes you happy. Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Oh, okay, you're being sarcastic. Okay. Okay. Because for a second I thought you were serious. It's like, wow. I'm glad it was a joke. Yeah, it's not my place to, like, tell other people what to do, what not to do, you know? But Jesus. I read that, I'm like, holy fuck. God damn. Okay. Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? What are you gonna do? Never mind, I want to talk to something else. Oh, yeah, why not just kill him?
You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
I wouldn't let him.
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
Yeah,
There's a
what
big
could go
escape not
wrong?
too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Alright.
Alright.
What happens if I help Ringo? I mean, I figure what happens if I help Ringo, but...
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Makes sense.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Clam media. So, like, cooking seafood? Or, like, just talking about seafood? Oh, that just feels like a day in the life of living in Maine. We go lobster in the day? No, I want to go ice fishing. Trying to track down the people who attacked me. No, yeah, know anything
Not
about
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though.
This is the worst kind.
Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Do you want to take us to say where they were going? I don't care about your radio. That's rude.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
For a second there, I was questioning when she said, like, critters would just get mad when you shoot them. I was like, well, wouldn't most creatures? But then I was like, oh, right. The ones that wouldn't die if you shot them, they just get pissed. I still haven't said where those guys were going, so where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Alright, I'll fix the radio for her. Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else
Oh,
around
Trudy,
here.
yeah.
It mostly
Easy
keeps
Pete
to
mentioned
itself, which
she
is
doesn't
just
like
fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Ma'am, I'd have you know I am a very interesting person.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Creepy. Well, aren't you a killjoy? How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have
And
said
he
its
said he'd
owner
been here
lived
15
here, but
years, didn't he?
no one knows who it was. Fine.
rest of it I don't care about. Okay, anything for
I'm
sale?
sure I've got something you like.
I'm more interested in what I could sell to you. Is any junk I have? I have no interest in the spears. I will give her the spears. I want the caps. Holy crap, I get 140 out of that too. Gimme. And that's pretty much all our caps, so I'll just call that... Oh, whoops. I will call that good.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Be careful.
All repaired. Alright, now give me my... She ran!
Hey.
Woman! Where'd you go? Oh, there she is.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Nah, too easy. I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Ooh, barter.
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing.
Yeah,
Here's some
boy.
additional caps. That should be enough.
Money, money,
Now,
money.
how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Not tonight, but thank you.
Be careful out there.
You too. It's nighttime. Ooh, I leveled up. Let's get that up to 40. Repair. Get that up to 40. No, I'll just put them all in barter. There we go. So my options are Swift Learner. With each rank of Swift Learner perk, you gain an additional 10% total experience points whenever experience points are earned. Retention. What the fuck? The big head artwork there. With the retention perk, the bonuses granted by skill magazines, almost said skull, lasts 3 times as long. Okay. Rapid reload. Makes all of your weapon reloads 20% faster than normal. Oh, I kind of want that one. Lady Killer. Advantage on killing women. Okay. Intense training. With intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special... Okay, so that's an attribute boost. Or confirmed bachelor. In combat, you do plus 10% damaged against male opponents. Oh, okay, confirmed bachelor. I get it. Which Fallout faction would you join if they were real? Across the whole franchise? I'll go with rapidly, though, by the way. Which faction? I mean, as zealotous and as ridiculous as they are at times, probably the Brotherhood of Steel? I mean, they're not great. They're not a perfect faction. They got issues, but so does everybody. Like, every faction sucks. At least the Brotherhood, you get awesome power armor, and they're convicted in what they do. I mean, there's 2 variations of them in the lore. There's the traditional variation, which are far more douchier and restrictive and cult-like. And then you have this slightly more good guy variant that Bethesda kind of focused on with 3 and a little bit of 4. But I think the Brotherhood of Steel would probably be a choice. Would I choose someone over them in any circumstance? No. I hate the NCR. They're a bunch of bureaucratic dickheads. the President faction, the one that kind of is like old world that hid away from the bombs when they fell. I'm trying to remember their name. Wouldn't join them because political douchebags that don't update themselves with the times. The Legion from this game, hell no. Not when the Brotherhood of Steel is an option. Because if I'm gonna, both are evil and douchebags. One just is trying to remake the Roman Empire of all things, which is doomed to fail. So fuck that. Cons suck. Well, they don't. Well, they kind of do. They're just drug pushers in this game. The boomers are kind of funny, but I'm not that zealous about explosions. The Minutemen from Fallout 4, kind of. Their obsession with kind of actually emulating the Minutemen aesthetic as opposed to optimizing their militaristic capacity for what they're trying to be and trying to do. That kind of annoys the shit out of me. And to the point where they have wind-up laser muskets. Like, there's commitment to a bit, and then there's just being, like, it's just being too much. Yeah, no, I think the more I break it down, it's just the Brotherhood of Steel are really the only cool faction that you'd get a benefit out of that feels significant and lasting. Yeah, they got issues. There's also the problem with 2 variations of them that exist. But again, they have conviction in what they believe in. They're dedicated, powerful, and there's a lot more perks with them than not. As long as you're, you know, not mutant. Yeah, Brotherhood. Like, the more I think about it, I can't think of any other faction I'd want to be a part of. Yeah, I mean, just the more I think about the other factions, it's just their flaws are far more glaring, and what you get out of them is far less significant, especially in the face of their negatives. There's a reason the Brotherhood are the more iconic of the factions from all the games, and there's a reason they're in every Fallout game. They, in many ways, are the aesthetic. And even at their worst, they're still, like, morally or ethically, you still get more out of them than you get negatively from them. So, yeah, Brotherhood's the really only option, unless I'm just completely forgetting about a faction. Which I could be. Yeah, the Enclave is... They're douchebags worse than the NCR. Wait, no, not the Enclave. Actually, is it the Enclave? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember the name of, like, the presidential old world faction that went on, like, a old oil rig or something like that out in sea, out at sea when the nukes dropped. And they're, like, they preserve, like, old world values and nuclear apocalypse culture they preserved. Those douchebags, I remember really hating them, so... Yeah. Anyhoozle. So let's go talk to, not Cobb. Cobb is the powder ganger. Let's go talk to Ringo, I think his name was. Apparently he's at the old gas station. Cowboys are cringe, but I wouldn't go as far as to say they are creepy. Yeah, I think the part that's creepy is that it's a robot pretending to be one.
That's close enough.
Yo, okay, buddy.
Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name is Carl. I'm with the Jehovah's Witnesses. Have you heard the good news? Nah, that's probably gonna get me shot on sight. Oh no, they're still around. Just having a look around. If you're gonna shoot, you'd better not miss. 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 If you're gonna shoot, you'd be I don't know if this is the time to be in... Gee, he's got the gun, so...
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
This is not really a time to play, bud. Do you know there's an... Well, I say that while playing a game. His name's Joe Cobb looking for you.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves.
They might.
I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Well, am I not good enough for you? I'll ask around, see you can round up. You don't think I can handle myself in a fight? Fuck it, I'll help him.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Sunny Smiles. I just realized how dumb that name is. What's your name? Sunny Smiles? Right, what's your real name? If your parent, like, if your last name is Smiles and your parents name you Sunny, they did that on purpose. It's stupid. The game of heroin? What? No, Caravan. Caravan. Okay, I already hear gunshots. That's not a good sound. I think I still hear them, but they feel distant. Okay, anyway, Sunny. Let's go find Sunny. Always day drinking.
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Just a wee bit longer last, don't you worry none. I'll be moseying on out of here in no time. But I need your help. I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
It's okay. That took no convincing. I'm okay with that. I have 0 charisma. Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know he's tight. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with.
Nope.
A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere. And Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Uh-huh. And he doesn't have to convince Trudy.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
He's a businessman. Can't fault him for that.
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'll be waiting.
Righto. I guess since Trudy's right here, we'll talk to her first. I don't think I'll have enough
so you're
to
planning
meet
on
this
taking
speed
on
check.
Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Indeed. Speech 8 out of 25, 16 out of 25. Nah, I can't do it. Okay, not even gonna bother.
Be careful out there.
Not even gonna bother. Alright, let's go talk to the others. Yeah, with such a... There's Chet.
Howdy.
Howdy. You got dynamite would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Buried it? Ah, crap. I suppose this is only 20 out of 25.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up.
Well, hey, renovation is always a good thing.
Yep.
Alright, so we're not starting off hot with recruiting people. Alright, reloading bench, workbench. Note to self. Wait, those are highlighted. Doesn't that mean I have it? Oh, that's breaking down though. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to break it down. More like I want to make them. But that'll be for later. What about you? Gotta go hide belt. Cycling energy cell. Oh, I got an energy cell out of it. Yay! Alright, so Chet's next to be spoken to. Legit looks like home. All the old stuff, sand and dust. Well, it just looks just like home. The old West.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office.
Thanks.
I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Wait, did you just admit to me you're selling faulty items? Well, it's post-apocalypse. I should be happy he warned me.
Can do.
I kind of want to... Wait, what do I have for weapons? Wish you had a 357 Magnum I could use. That'd be nice. Grenade rifle. Suppose I will. Well, I got the 9mm pistol. Maybe I should get 9mm. I only have 20 rounds for it, so might not be a bad idea. He's already got a scope for it too. Ooh, tempting. Wait, do you have a... Is that the only scope you have? Yeah, it looks like that's all he's got for scopes. Damn it. Alright, got anything good? Alright, I guess I'll buy up his 9mm ammo. Do I want the scope? That'll be all my caps if I get it. I think I'll just take the ammo.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Well, good thing I have a good barter skill. Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business would be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Fair enough, I suppose. Alright, so our first successful check. Yeah, because Trudy and Explosives Man, Easy Pete, were a no-go. So, that's them spoken to. Doc Mitchell, he was the other one I spoke to. And then we have to go... I think that's it after that. Yeah, let's go talk to the Doc. Doc! Doc. Where are you, Doc? There you are. Oh, it's a kebab. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
I'm hurt, Doc. I need help. Again. I need medical supplies. Towns are going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
So, I wonder why your supplies are so scarce. That's strange, isn't it? Thinks back to how I robbed him blind. Alright, I knew else was. Tell me about yourself, Doc. And that's time.
You take care now.
Well, at least he didn't take any convincing. He's just like, hey, can you help? Yeah, I can help. Awesome. Alright, now we just talk to Ringo. Because that's it. We did what we could do. Because ain't no way I'm going to be able to, like, my speech is too low to convince Trudy. And Easy Pizza no-go, too.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Nope.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play.
Conveniently, we're just when we're ready to go. Hey, Jenny.
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Alright, let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Alright, time to equip my secret weapon. A grenade launcher. Don't judge me. Time to go clean house. Hopefully no one else gets too close to them. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, there they are. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Ah, that's nice. I think I got him.
I owe you a huge favor for this.
No problem.
These are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Wait, didn't you say earlier you couldn't pay me the full amount?
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
Fair enough. That was kind of... that was kind of fucked up of me, though. It's like we did all that preparation. And I'm just like, everyone's just like, oh, I don't know if we could beat him. And meanwhile, I'm in the background just loading my grenades. It's just like, yeah, I'm not sure if we could beat him either, guys. It'll be a real challenge. Clunk. Oh my god, I don't even think I gave him time to get a round off. Alright, give me your shit. Oh crap, I'm over encumbered. Let me repair some stuff. Alright, that brought me back to 190. Not sure if we can beat him, but let's try blowing him to bits and find out. Yeah, they doubted me for no good reason. I was ready. Alrighty. Chet? My boy? Oh, there you are. Yo, Chet, what's up? The fight's over.
Howdy.
Thanks for the level armor, by the way.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
That was a hell of a fight. It lasted 5 seconds. You just hit them with grenades and they blew apart everywhere. I know, it was glorious. Okay, what do you got for sale? So I can sell you the shit I just picked up that I don't want. Oh, I picked up a revolver. I didn't realize I picked up a revolver. I got a .357 Magnum revolver. Suppose that means I should probably pick up the rounds to justify it. Bread and chitty. You can take the cleavers. I don't want those. I'll hold on to the dynamite. Because I'm demented. Baseball bat. You can have the baseball bat. I'm not really planning on doing melee. I'll keep the shotgun. Sturdy caravan shotgun. I'm definitely holding on to that. Kind of want to get rid of that. Somewhat. Because I don't know if I'll be using the 10mm over other stuff. But it's in really good condition, so I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to the machete to have some kind of melee, but I'll get rid of the knife. Okay. Let's give him all the powder ganger shit. Okay. I keep doing that. I think that's good. Yeah, it's good.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Take it easy now.
You too, good sir. How am I doing on weight? I'm back to almost half, so... Probably should unequip that grenade launcher before I waste the ammo. Yeah. I'm gonna start to shoot it. Never understood the strategy of the very big bomb of the beating people in games. True.
That'll teach the powder gang
Especially
to
in
avoid
Fallout.
good springs in the future.
Need to get to Prim. It's just route.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Until next time.
Keep me out of
What's
there.
going on?
What? 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 I'm so confused.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way.
Yeah, no thanks to you, Grandpa.
Bad trouble. Welcome.
Okay.
Yep.
Very old man response. What the hell are you doing?
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet.
So do I. You have anything worth picking up? Okay, no, she's only selling aid.
Be careful.
Alright, I guess we're finished up in town. Alright, well, first things first, let me see. Okay, I guess it's not gonna let me save. Probably has to manually save. Apparel. Yeah, why not? Let's equip the little hat. You know, we're gonna be styling. Styling in the wasteland. Nathan, good morning to you, good sir. I don't know what it is with games that focus on ranged combat, but whenever I play one, I just find the best way to spec into a niche melee roided up demigod like a Cornet Berserker. Good for you. I'm going for, I'm not really going for too much of a specific build. I just dumped all my stats. Okay, don't remember if it lists. Oh, there's my stats. I dumped everything out of charisma and into everything else. Agility effects. Yeah, for some reason my agility is being reduced. I don't know why. Well, anyway. I dumped most of my stats out pretty well. How am I looking? Oh, my limbs are good. Yeah, I got no charisma, but I got endurance, perception. I got perception, intelligence, and luck are all up pretty high. So, pretty good for ranged combat. We just sword to a gunfight, but hyped up on shrooms and bath salts. It's like, hey, he's got his sword, guys. We could take him. And they look through binoculars, and then he just starts, like, injecting a bunch of psycho. And you're like, guys, close the gate. Boy, you said we got him. You close the gate. Do it now, before he kills us all. He comes, Nathan just comes sprinting with 2 dual swords at the closing gate, screaming about ducks. Jesus. Oh, I should probably data. There it is. They went it that way. Riding on the road to the down south, going how? Couldn't be more right if you tried. Just does like 3 lines of coke before running right into battle. Yeah! Something about ranged focused combat brings out the inner absurdity in me. Guns, casuals. Alright, so Prim is that way. Oh. Travel onward. I regret none of my decisions. None of them. By the way, make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. Support. Always love it when you guys do that. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I take a sip from my trusty full 13 canteen. Okay. Hello? Guten Morgen. Oh, key. Does the key open something? Oh, key. Whoops. I took whatever was in there. I didn't see. I pressed the button too quickly. Interrogation lighting. Tell me what you know. Where's the trigger? Where's the what? Sorry, wrong movie. Wrong franchise. Alright, now we're getting on the road. What? Who? Okay, danger. That's helpful. Where? Oh, jeez, they're right behind me. Can I see the percentages, please? Thank you. God damn it. Oh, damn. I am invincible! Jesus Christ. Your head's gone, buddy. I'll take that, thank you. And I'll take that, thank you. Where the fuck did you guys come from? I was right over here. I saw none of y'all. What movie is that from? Like that quote. I am invincible! Like, this is like a specific movie I'm thinking of, where a really nerdy guy comes out of like a destroyed building. And he's like, I am invincible! I can't remember what movie. I know it's a movie. God damn it, it's not coming to me. Let me further repair that. There we go. Repair skill number 1. Monty Python? No, I don't think so. I don't know, I'll look up the clip at some point. Usually that's like enough, is just like type in like I am invincible clip, and it might be like multiple results, but you usually be able to narrow it down. Hello. Oh. I was about to say, aren't those like traps? There they are. Oh no, it destroyed the dynamite! Shit, there was dynamite on the table I wanted. Now, what about you? Mine. I've lost karma. What? It's a crate in the middle of the highway. What do you mean I've lost karma for that? Oh, it's from the powder gangers. I don't even care. Fuck them. Mine now. Ooh. We should get a good 18 hours of sleep.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... ah, screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
How?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those Blue Star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called Sunset Sarsaparilla Stars. No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps. No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, Watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Thank you for waking me up for that. That was totally helpful. Asshole. Fucking dragging me into this collectathon nonsense. What do I look like, a Pokemon trainer? I was about to say, I don't think I can craft anything. I don't have the necessary supplies. Alright, back on the road. Unfortunate. I see a little shit. Damn. Probably too far away. May not even... Man. What, did I hit him? Come to me, demon. Come to me, tarded Godzilla. Ah! Thank you. Twerp. Ah, crap. Radiant rads. I'm getting rads. Alright. Watch out. It's trying to sell you insurance. Oh, Geico. The Geico. That fucker would survive the nuclear apocalypse. Better him than the Affleck duck. What the? I see you. Well, credit to him, he's taking useful advantage of that point. Alright, brute fire meat. Give me. The Liberty Mutual Emu. Why do they all have like animal like? I don't know. I guess because animals just naturally draw the attention of people. Be my best guess. Oh look, it's the NCR flag. I instantly feel less safe. Probably should put up my gun if I'm approaching though. They'll be ready for a fight. If I recall correctly, isn't that place like swarming with like convicts? Say marketing as.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
What's going on in Prim?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are two tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Shouldn't he be protecting the town or something?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them. Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
I assume by west side you mean this side, yes? I'd prefer not to get shot. Welcome to Prim. Isn't it such a positive location? Wait, if you don't have jurisdiction, why are you here? That's just weird to me. It's like, oh, we're gonna station NCR troops here. Do they have jurisdiction to protect it? No. Then why the fuck? Okay. Oh, damn, I'd be stealing from him if I took it from there. Lame. Stand, I guess. Is there anything I can loot from the locale? My loot goblinness wants to find stuff. Give me the stuff. Oh, look, I'm assuming that's the tents. Plural.
Hello.
Sergeant McGee. Middle door to NCR 10. Ah, Lieutenant Hayes. Nope, you're not Hayes. You're Hayes.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
Nah, you're doing a bang-up job.
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers, mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Uh-huh. Tell me about the correctional facility.
Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged
Very
a coup,
imaginative name.
Killed the guards that weren't able to escape, and have been ransacking the area since then.
Yeah, you guys are doing a bang-up job.
I have some free time. Ask away.
Good to hear. Bye.
Sir.
Sir. Oh, wow. Whew. Rest up, soldier. And, yeah, do relax. Take your time. Alright, I guess... Perhaps... Oh, do I get a mission for this? No, it doesn't look like it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go raid the bandits because I'm suicidal. Time to wage war on the bandits and kill every last one of them. There's mines everywhere. Bitch, I wasn't... That was a pressure mine. Wow, it looked like a pressure mine. I don't know. If it's a sensor mine, why does it look like that? Usually they look like claymores. It said Deputy Beagle. Maybe I don't want to steal from there. I only want to steal from the douchebags I'm going to go kill. I see the prick right there. haunted me with his existence and continued breath. You'll regret that soon enough. Soon enough. Haven't filled out the paperwork yet. I mean, yeah, like, you gotta, like, go, like, 556 forms and stuff like that, you know. It's like, people are dying. It's like, yeah, but are the 1044s filled out? No, they aren't they? Those lives have to wait. Well, they kind of can't. They're dead. Bitch. I kind of get a kick out of killing them without VATS. Alright, got anything useful? I got dynamite. Thank you. Thank you. I can probably fully repair my fucking varmint rifle by now. That thing's nearly fully repaired. In pristine condition. Alright. Was that last prick over here? The one that was, like, patrolling? Well, I say he's the last one. He's probably not the last one. It'd be really dumb if the NCR was like, hey, we have 6 of us and there's like 5 of them. I think we could take them. Alright, I figure the douchebags are more located in here. Perhaps.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
I gathered. Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
What special I was supposed to do?
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had Strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different.
Trudy was right to be suspicious.
That kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
The fuck? I don't even remember that.
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say. Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Brim's deputy has been captured by the powder gangers of Bison Steve and needs to be rescued. We know our next goal.
I get. Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the powder gangsters.
Okay. So that's just reiterating. I want to ask you some that I was supposed to make.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, no, I guess I asked everything about it.
Howdy.
Can I sell anything to anybody here? Oh, Ruby Nash. That's his wife. From resident, okay. Doesn't look like there's...
Hey, youngster.
Can I sell anything? Do you have anything for selling? Yeah, okay, I can sell stuff to you. Awesome. And we'll top off on 357 rounds. Oh, damn, he has a lot of 9mm rounds. What weapons? What do you have? I could pick that up, but that would be useful to help repair the one I have, but that's way too many caps. I have one of those. And single shotgun, I have one of those. Okay. I think I'm good on 9mm right now, aren't I? I'm pretty sure I am. Let me check. I have 125 rounds, so I would hope that's at least semi-decent. I'll get 19 more, though. Yeah, there we go. Exit.
Another satisfied customer.
See you later.
Bye.
Brr. Brr. Begone, Satan.
Move along.
Prim Slim. Alright. Now to go murderize a bunch of gangers. Because they're in my way. Murder. Murder. Sweet murder. I'll go on the front door. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, technically everything, but... Hello? My way is being barred. I do not appreciate it.
Hey, watch out!
Shit.
You like that? Had enough?
Have you? Where'd the other one go? I didn't kill them both. Did I? The other one just vanished. Oh. Okay. put the rest of it in guns for right now. Maximize my combat potential. Ooh, 9mm pistol. Good. Means I can start repairing the one I have. Because that's the main reason I haven't been touching it, is it's got such low durability at the moment. Don't want to wear and tear it out, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I guess the other guy ran? Where the fuck did he go? Can't imagine where to. Like, the motherfucker... Oh, no, there he is. Oh, you bitch.
Hey! You like that?
Do you?
Had enough?
Bye. Man, you guys suck at shooting. Bitch. The hell they go?
Oh well.
Did he say, huh? Oh well? Like, oh, we lost him. Oh shit, I'm over encumbered. Any duplicates? I did get a duplicate of, damn. There, okay. Get rid of my over encumbered and repaired an item. Your brains? Bye-bye.
Had enough?
Have you?
Come on!
It's so satisfying. Okay. That... Call me demented if you want. That's just satisfying. Oh my good god. Yeah, I don't care if I'm over encumbered. Give me all your shit. Sort you out from there. Oh good god. That's fully repaired. Alright, oops. Weapons, okay, yeah, 9mm pistol's almost maxed out. Unfortunately, I'm still over encumbered. There we go. There we go. Repair. Such a great way to un-over encumber yourself without actually putting any items to waste.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
If you're Deputy Bigu, you're in luck.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
I hear you may have information on some cons that came through here with a guy in a checkered suit. How'd you end up with being a hostage? I'll set you free now.
Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity.
Okay, fine.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
Can you answer my questions first, son of a bitch?
Oh, that's so gracious of you to offer to bodyguard me like that. But I'd only slow you down. See you outside.
He's gonna book it, isn't he? I swear to God, if you run away, I will shoot you. Your information you know be damned. Of course. Damn it. Wait, didn't I kill everybody, or is there still more people? I will sleep for 19 hours. Just to cap off everything in terms of my health. I took a few bullet wounds. It was fine. I survived. There we go. I mean, I guess I killed everybody. I mean, unless there's more to this locale. Oh, hold on. Got anything good for me? Yes, you do. Alright, I'm taking all of it. Mine. I'm also taking this. I need a souvenir. I have a fresh body. A cadaver for sale. Cadaver for sale. Yoo-hoo! Fresh femboy ass. It's missing a head, so you're going to have to work with the bottom. Okay, I drop. Fine. Alright. Is this an exit? I don't know, but there's more to the building. Good. More bosses for me to kill. Indeed, the dungeon goes further. Bitch.
Who's there?
Okay. Ah, there we go. You shocked you're still awake? I mean, well, if you're tired, go to bed, man. I'm gonna finish up with this, and then probably call it for today for the first part 1 of the playthrough. Oh, finally, a lock I can actually do anything with. Well, I'm gonna switch to my pistol. I mean, now that it's fully repaired. Relax it where? Yeah, it doesn't have any value. Old junk, I swear.
You like that?
Love it. Give me your head. I domed his ass. It's a lot less satisfying without the shotgun, though. That was pretty underwhelming. 9mm really didn't really feel very powerful. I mean, it's a pistol, so it's not supposed to. It's an early pistol, too, so it's not really supposed to. But still, that was like, ooh. I'll take the ammo, though. Probably good on the tire. You got anything? Take that, because I have a second one I'm trying to repair up, and I'll probably sell for pristine quality. Yeah. I'm just murderizing everybody. It's amazing. Actually, how's the tire iron looking? I'll grab the tire irons too and use those to repair the one I have. That way I can sell that for pristine quality as well. Who have you? Oh, I'll take the key. That's to something. There we go. Max quality 9mm. Wait, where did you guys come from back here? What the fuck? I just thought about that, but they came at me from down this way. Not sure how or why. All I know is that they're terrible shots. Top off. What woodcraft is this? What you mean, what woodcraft is this? I can answer in many ways. Oh, varmint rifle. Weapons. Yeah, oh, I got an achievement for that. Awesome! And now that value has gone up. It's now a value of 59. Which means it'll settle for a pretty penny. We're making that dough. Just make sure I don't miss anything on this bottom floor. I'm not wearing hockey pants. Hero. Jehovah's Witness. Oh, damn. Okay. That'll help repair the revolver. Because the revolver, will probably be better than the 9mm, but it's at really low condition, so I don't want to use it until I get it at least mid repair quality. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to the shotgun. He's got drugs. Good for him. Take off mine and fuck him over encumbered. I don't know if I can repair myself out of that one. I can drop one of them at least. Guy was into Psycho. He was feeling the speed. Oh, so that's everything on the ground floor, I think. It goes outside. No, I think we're good there. Do I have a fully repaired out tire iron yet? Not full. It's almost there. Some say sarsaparilla. Could be tasty or incredibly gross by now. Alright. Nope. Okay. What's with all the Psycho? I think that's all I need on the inside of the murder factory. So let's exit out to Prim. I feel like Prim is the name of something else that I'm not thinking of. Sounds familiar. Here we are. Ah! Nope. Shit. We'll settle this the old-fashioned way, then. With zero aim on my part. Thanks for the gun, bitch. Might have to drop it, cause no. Ah, there you go. Yeah. It's all coming together. Gonna sell the second varmint rifle for a profit. After I repaired it with like every single spare I caught from these bastards. I do believe that is a wrap. I murdered every single one of them that I've encountered. So unless there's more of them lurking about, which is entirely possible. Unlikely, but entirely possible. At the very least, they're at a manageable number by now. I would assume. Actually, I didn't check the Express Mojave. Let me check there real quick, see if there's any sleepers of them lying around. And then we'll go check in the Vicky and Vance. Oh, this poor bastard. Oh. Alright, let's go turn this in. Game crashed. Please tell me it saved my progress there. Come on. Just show me entering the Vicky and whatever place. Come on. Don't load me before that, please. Ooh. Oh, I hate it when games crash. I know with like a Bethesda game it's like a guarantee, but still, come on. My cursor's frozen, so that's not a good sign. Like at all. It's not even turning on now. There it goes. this to me. Let me force stop it with Task Manager. I'll try one more time to load in the game. I do not want to end my night with a completely corrupt file that I have to restart with. That would absolutely suck. So just do me the favor. Just do me the favor. Just work, please. Continue. Yes. Cursor's frozen again. Come on. I'm just gonna hope it loads. It's probably gonna go for a few minutes. Something's wrong with the file, but just fingers crossed it loads. Damn it. I do not want to start over. I had such a good start. I had such a fun start. I really don't want to have to start over. How does my best friend think this is the worst Fallout? His name is Ludus, and I don't know. His explanations have been terrible, and don't align at all with the actual game experience. So I'm kind of just convinced at this point he wants to be a contrarian. Like, I feel like he feels everybody loves this game the most, and just a part of him is like, okay, therefore it's not. And not only is it not, but it's the worst. Because again, I've spoken to him, and I don't get anything conclusive that makes any kind of sense about like why this is the worst, or why this is like a bad Fallout. Period. Like, he thinks the only redeeming quality from it is the weapon modding and like the crafting system in the game. Like, I think that's the only thing he finds redeeming about it. But you know, I've told him why I like it. I'm like, I love the story. I think the characters are really engaging and interesting. And he's like, well, we played very different games. And I'm like, no, we played the same game. You're just being obtuse about it. I don't know. He has some really weird... For example, he also likes Fallout 76. And he liked it even when it came... Well, he liked it when it came out and it worked. Like, a little bit after it came out. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if it was just subjective, I think he wouldn't mention his, like, he mentions it like it's an objectively bad Fallout, though. Like, that's the problem. If his reasons were entirely subjective, I'd assume he would recognize it about himself. But then, like, he says stuff to me, like, he's like, for example, today, earlier, when I said I wanted to play Fallout New Vegas, he said, or you can play an actually good game. So when you say that to other people, you think when you say that to someone else, you think of the game as objectively bad in some sense. Like, you believe it is bad to a degree where it's not just you. You think it's bad for everyone to an extent, or it's bad to anyone with taste. So there's something he thinks that is objectively bad about it that makes it poor quality, rather than it being a subjective dislike that he himself possesses. The thing is, he doesn't even really create quote unquote objective. Every time we've discussed it, he just doesn't explain what about it he doesn't like. He just says everything. Like, he doesn't like the characters, he doesn't like the story. It's like, okay, but like, can you give me more to it than that? Like, what about it don't you like? And then he'll say stuff like, oh, well, the characters are shallow, which I'm like, no, I don't agree. And it's just, you know, when it gets down to specifics, I don't think we've ever gotten down to like real nitty gritty specifics. He usually tries to change the subject when we get to like the nitty gritty specifics. So, yeah. We've had many an argument about it. I don't think this is going to load, guys. I think the file's corrupted. Because it's been loading for like a few minutes now, and this game doesn't take long to load. Ah, god damn it. Been playing for 3 hours, and now my playthrough's ruined. And I really don't want to start the fuck over. That would suck. Need to conduct an interrogation? Yeah, maybe. Fuck. I wanted to like turn in like the quest and like talk to the people at the hotel and then call it a night, but literally just as I'm about to finish up the stream, it crashes and it's still loading. Fuck. Fuck. Let me see if I can load a previous save. Let me try that. There was no saves. But that doesn't make any sense. There should have been multiple saves. Like when I exited the hotel. Oh, fuck. I don't want to redo it all. I really don't want to redo it all. No, I think that's the corrupt save. The autosave was the corrupt save. Alright, one more time. I'll try and load in a previous save. Which I have to do over 20 minutes. Well, yeah, just about 20 minutes of redoing shit, but that's better than restarting the whole playthrough if it loads. God damn it, Bethesda. Yeah. I guess I just gotta manually save every time I travel between locations. Well, to be fair to the team that at Obsidian who did this one, to be fair to them, they were only given like half the time Fallout 3 had for development time to make it, so there's a reason that New Vegas has so many technical issues. It doesn't look like it's gonna load. Fuck. 3 hours straight, all for nothing. Fuck. Hey, Jackson. How you doing? No, I'm just tired and I'm not happy I just wasted the last 3 hours. That's all. Yeah, the file's corrupted. It's not gonna load. Great. Okay, I'm gonna call stream there, guys. Good night.